Good morning, everyone. Today is November 11th. This is Anne-Marie Band, and this is the Moneyball Morning Report for the Benzinga Pro platform. We are looking at a day that's a little bit sideways. After a monster day yesterday, I cannot remember a time where the Qs were up 7%. That's bananas. But this morning we've got ourselves a little bit of a light fade from the Qs. Things are holding steady in the SPY. We should have more upside pressure. Let me show you a little picture of something that I use. All this dark pool sentiment that is very negative, if they're sitting on the wrong side of that, big money, and it doesn't fade, they're going to have to turn right around and just run this market even higher. And so I have a suspicion that there are a lot of people caught flat-footed on the wrong side, and so we could have ourselves another upside drive. So that's really what we want to watch. I'm going to be watching order flow a lot today. We are positioned on both sides of the fence for expiration today. A lot of big funds are using very short-dated options to turn the market around because liquidity is so low. They're really having a lot of power to move the market just the way they want it to. And the way they want it to move is down because of all this negative traction they've got. But if the flow isn't there to do that, it's going to be almost the reverse of what they're seeing. So these pools that we see, we can't automatically suspect that they'll go straight down or straight up in whatever direction. It could be easily the complete opposite of what you think. So what do we want to watch for? We want to see that the SPY holds this 394 area. That's really big. That's pretty much where the 6 simple moving average is. It's also the high track of the close yesterday for regular trading hours. That's going to be that pullback area that we ought to see a bounce. Here, same sort of thing, except this is the weekly formation. Here's the week. We just got over it, so pulling all the way back into this weekly high and the monthly open, that's going to be, I believe, that's the monthly open, correct? That could be the support ledge. If you are thinking to yourself, this has got to give back, watch for the topping formation. Notice here is a top. It's pulling in. First thing that's going to happen because of trend, you're going to find buyers. Buyers are going to bounce it. Then we've got a topping formation. If it can't get up over that edge, that's when you want to position the shorting action. You want to be pretty careful today because, one, it will be very illiquid, meaning there's not going to be a lot of volume, and traders are going to be able to, big money traders are going to be able to move the market in spikes that might be a little troubling to hang on to if they catch us in the wrong direction. These are gaps that we are seeing from the day before yesterday and yesterday's open. So eventually I expect these things fill. And then, of course, the last thing we need to really watch is what's going on with the dollar. This big international CO2 conference is kind of a big deal. And I think the U.S. doesn't want to look like the bad guy with the Treasury moving things up so massively. So we've got a couple of lines in the sand that go all the way down to 105 and some change. As long as the dollar drifts down, the market will try to recover, and the dollar is drifting down in a straight line. So pullbacks are buy zones. That's it for me. I'll see you on Monday.